This apparently was a big story yesterday. It wasn't really on my radar because since the election, I haven't watched much in the way of mainstream media news. A lot of people were disappointed, dismayed, and distrustful of mainstream media, and they quit watching it. MSNBC had all kinds of problems. They lost half their audience. And then Joe and Mika from The Morning Joe went down to visit Donald Trump and got all kinds of blowback, and they lost viewers by the bucketful. So it isn't surprising that MSNBC would say, well, we've got to make some cuts. We're making less money. That would make sense. You would think Joe and Mika would be first on the docket to be fired, but no, they're still there. They did make some mass firings, though, and who they fired was interesting. Joy Reid, Katie Fang, Jonathan Capehart, Ayman Mahadine, and others. The interesting thing about this is everybody they fired was a person of color. Now, why would they do that? Are they racist? I find that hard to believe after these people being on these shows for all these years. Are they being pressured by Donald Trump and his administration to get rid of all the brown people? Well, that's a distinct possibility. We've seen that kind of pressure applied to a number of media outlets. The bottom line here is I don't know why they would have done it, but this is certainly not going to help their bottom line. They've lost half their audience, and now they're going to lose even more. I think ultimately they're going to sell off MSNBC, and it's going to be some other fucking kind of channel, Golf Channel or whatever, but they aren't going to continue doing what they were doing. Now, I was very proud to hear and a little surprised. Rachel Maddow came out and talked up and supported all those people that were fired and threw it in the face of her bosses. Apparently, she's got enough power to do that. But at least she stood up for these people. It's not going to do any good. And the end of MSNBC, as we know it in terms of a media outlet, is not that far off. But I tell you what, if I was Joy Reid and Jonathan Capehart and Summit's Katie Fang, all great reporters, why not all get together and do a YouTube channel and do your shows every day like you did on MSNBC? I'm guessing you're going to get ratings. Fuck Midas Touch is beating Fox News, for Christ's sake. People are going away from mainstream media, heading to YouTube or other platforms. So I hope these folks are able to pull together and put together another show that we can all watch without the benefit of Donald Trump and the oligarchs controlling what we hear.